Hey kiddos, time for the daily bread. No read, no feed. That's right, don't feed your belly unless you read your Bible. Feed your spirit first. Let's hear today's tract. Daily Tract 308, Ezekiel chapter 31, verse 17. For they too will descend with him into hell, to those who have been slain by the sword, and the arm of each one will reside under his shadow in the midst of the nations. Kids, we've been discussing this king that died, and today we learned that not just him, but his nobles, his princes, his soldiers, his subjects, all of these people around him, and they will be joining him in hell. And it says they were punished then, and they're still being punished for their sins. And when do they stop getting punished? Never. It basically says that anyone who's involved with them at that time was sent to hell. Yikes. Now, I've been promising you a picture of what all this might look like. It's more like a diagram, but because the scriptures don't necessarily get into all the details of what all these places look like. But let's go ahead and take a look at my little diagram here and see how it looks. Okay, we can see from the diagram, we talked about all these places from some of the past tracks here. We talked about paradise, how that was on earth, right, in the Garden of Eden. And then after the fall, where Eve and Adam sinned, that was basically closed up and guarded by a cherubim, destroyed during the flood, and went under the earth. Okay, so paradise was brought under the earth. And also we see the great gulf. Okay, so between paradise and this gulf, there's on the other side a place of torment. And that's what we keep hearing about hell in this last several tracks. That is what it's talking about, this place of torment. Okay, so that's also under the earth. So we have paradise, the great big gulf in between, and then we have the place of torment. And then we have the grave up above, right? And then the souls come down either to paradise or the place of torment. And then we have the abyss or bottomless pit. So that's kind of what we've talked about so far. We'll learn, more and keep adding to the diagram. But that's all we'll talk about for today. God bless. I love you.